Hello, wealthy, successful, money making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me for another video. Guys, I'm so glad you can be here with me. A quick life update. Yes, I'm still trading. I've never stopped. However, I've done the worst trading of my life since my last video. I thought I got to the point in my trading where I could trade for someone else. Lost 90% of the account the first day. Built the account back up, dropped it down, up, down, up, down. I eventually exploded the account. So I wasn't as ready for that move as I thought I was. I'm going to talk to you today about how to trade a choppy market. I got a request to make a video, and I was making a video live. The market was choppy. I attempted it again. The market was choppy. So it occurred to me that I should talk to you about how to trade a choppy market. I do want to make this disclaimer that trading a choppy market is extremely high risk, low reward. So it is the most dangerous market to trade. Very high risk, low reward with a lot of wait time. Also, I find that trend lines give me the biggest advantage in a choppy market, but moving averages don't work quite as well for me. I find that moving averages will give you your biggest advantage during a trending market. The way to trade a choppy market is you want to short off of resistance and buy off of support, or at a near resistance, at a near support, with a proper candlestick confirmation. Do not trade the middle of a chop channel. Never trade the middle. It is full of tricks and traps. It is the most dangerous because it's extremely high risk with a teeny tiny reward potential. So it's not worth trading. Before you, you have the USD JPY on the 1 minute time frame, and you can see we're in this little bearish channel. But you'll note we're no longer hitting the top, and we get this strong breakout to the bottom side. Now, the reason this trick is so effective is because you get the breakout in the direction of the trend, and because so many people have been waiting for this breakout. Remember, the market's job every day is to trick you. That's the job of the market every single day, to trick you and to trap you. Now, what a lot of us have already heard is that during a choppy market, we want to sit and wait for the breakout. So here you have that strong breakout. The problem with this candle is the size of this candle compared to the previous candles. Look at this candle. It races to the bottom only to end with this flagship reversal candle with the confirmation, and then price goes against whoever is trapped down there. So the market's job every day is to trap you. Your job every day is to make paper. Now this is the Euro JPY on the 1 minute time frame, and you can see we have the trick and the trap before the market moves in the proper direction. Usually, before the market will go in the desired direction, it is going to give you the trick and the trap first. I say usually because there's nothing absolute in the market. The market's going to do what the market wants to do. So you have your proper move, and then you get into this little trend channel. You are shorting off of resistance, buying at support. But know what happens. It seems to take forever and ever and ever before you get back to that level of support. Look at all the time that goes by, but eventually you get back there. So, sorry about that. So you do not want to trade the middles. You have to wait for the market to give you a real advantage in the choppy market. Otherwise, you're just going to lose money. And there is a lot of waiting time during a choppy market. This is the Euro USD on the 1 minute time frame. And I was trading this recently, and you can see all of the little areas I highlighted and marked. Just resist. just reversal levels, that kind of thing. But this is what was important, the size of this candle. Look at the size of this candle compared to the previous candle. You get this nice arch and then you make this higher low. So I'm making this during the European session, but later on, this little brown line, once I get back in the market during the New York session, that line is made during the New York session. And this is that reminder. Don't trade the middles. They're full of tricks and traps. So I was making these notes so I can remember to tell you guys these things during the video. So never trade the middles. If you don't see a clear advantage off of an area of resistance and support, you do not have an advantage and you're most likely going to lose money. This is the Euro CAD. And the reason I showed you this Euro CAD, there are a few things I want to point out in this market. And you'll see where I marked this area on the 1 minute time frame, because here you have again, you have that trick, the trap, and then there's the kill. So the market's most likely going to trick you before it moves in its desired direction. And then whoever didn't see the writing on the wall got trapped down here. But you have your area of resistance, you have your area of support. And this is what happens a lot of times during a choppy market, because and it's so frustrating. So this is the area you don't want to trade in, full of tricks and traps. You get the breakout. It looks like a legitimate break, only to fall back into the channel, break out to the downside, only to come back into the channel. So you have a lot of that kind of thing. So you're looking to short at a near resistance, buy at a near support. And eventually, what you note about the market is that those boundaries began to change. So now you have a new level of resistance. The support pretty much stays the same. So that's another thing that can happen in a choppy market until eventually uh, the market's going to break out and it's really going to move. So being in a choppy market is like being in a blender. You get to the point where you're really comfortable trading a certain way, and then the market sets you up with a trick trap, and then it moves strongly against you. So it is a very dangerous market. This Euro CAD, this one got me really, really, really good though tonight. You see where I had my trend lines, and then we come up here. I saw this move. This is on the 1 minute time frame during the Asian session. I saw this, no big deal, got a little bit of money. However, that was the beginning of a 200 pip move. And of course, I didn't take advantage of it because it was during the Asian session and the market continued to move. So these are the things you want to remember in trading a choppy market. You want to short off of resistance or at or near resistance. You want to buy at or near support. You never trade the middle because it is the absolute most risky with the least amount of reward potential. Now, I want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have a terrific pip filled trading week.